Hi. So, I decided to leave the house. For those of you who don't know, go check out the other video, the last video I did. I'm really upset. No, I am not upset. I am feeling upset. So, rather than lie on my bed and cry, I decided the best idea is to get outside and walk around. It's okay. Yeah, there's like a whole bunch of different emotions that I'm experiencing. I really need to get some good sleep. This is turning into the norm. That's not happy. I'm not happy about that. Yeah, I did a live last night about stress. And now that seems like nothing.
Tomorrow,
That seems like absolutely nothing now. So anyway, I've got a ton of things going on in my emotional landscape. There's a lot of anger towards his mother. Some anger towards him. Sadness. And yes, I hope that she's wonderful. And I hope she makes him super duper happy. And I hope he ends up loving her way more than he loved me. Which was a lot. I still kind of hate her. I do. I hope she's wonderful. I hope he's happy. I hate her. That's a powerful statement. I am feeling animosity towards her. A lot of it. This is actually the same girl that he got engaged to the first time. And then broke it off. So that's not happening again. He's marrying someone else. And he's moving on, he's resigned himself to it. He's accepted it. And I'm sure he's finding every good thing about it that he can. And his intention is to fall in love with her. So, she got a good guy. She got a really good guy. I hope she appreciates it. So meanwhile, back at the ranch, I have like a really sick/hollow feeling in my stomach. And I've been alternating. I've been getting very angry at his mother and at the situation. And the thing is, this is all about my preferences. Every single thing about it is about, all of my pain is about preferences. I don't want this to be happening. I want him to be mine. I want his mother to be a different person, but I can't, because remember I told you about that whole co-evolve thing, because if she were any different, he would be different, but I would love for her to have some weird change of heart. And I know I've said a million times, they're really the only way for anything to work out would have been for his mother to pass. And I couldn't wish for that. But I did a little. Let's be honest. Which I feel bad about. But I'm not gonna get too negative on myself about it. Yeah, it hurts. And It hurts. I don't know what else. So anyway, the thing is, it's preference, right? The reason everything hurts is preference, because honestly, given what reality is, not given, oh, it should be, I wish it were, it could be, given reality, which is the only thing we have to deal with, this is the best outcome for both of us. And I'm talking about the breakup. I hope he gets really, really happy. I hope he's really happy, because this sucks. At least make all of this worth it, right? At least make all of it worth it. All the pain, all the second guessing, all the times we got back together and then we had to break up again. I just hope it's worth it. I hope she's wonderful. I do hate her though. So the thing is, given reality, this is the best thing that could happen. Because if he were to say something to his mother, she would disown him. And her health is bad, and she might die before they start talking again. She's a vindictive lady, and that's her thing, not talking to people. Or if he told her, she would get like a heart attack or something because her health is really bad, and you know, it could be debilitating or it could kill her. Either way, either of those two outcomes, which were certainties, if he said something to her, would have changed him. He'd never get over it. He'd never get over something like that. And he'd grow to resent it. He'd grow to resent me. And that's when I stopped the relationship for real, when I realized that's what was happening, that he was starting to resent me because of all the lies he had to tell his parents, or his mother. His parents. I think the dad was alive at the time. So, if I'm going to accept reality, accept, let's work on our diction. We're doing this anyway. If I've got to accept reality, this is actually the best thing that could happen. This is reality, right? You can't deal in your wishland, in your dreamland. That's not reality. What we have reality, and reality is this moment right now. This moment in front of me, right now, is the only reality there is. The past isn't happening anymore. The future hasn't happened yet, and who knows what will happen in the future. And I don't mean that to say, like, who knows, maybe we'll get back together, because that's not what's happening. But who knows as far as my future, you know? And the thing is, I'm going to remind myself of some of the stuff that I was thinking about when we broke up. One, that this desire for him to leave everything and come back to me, and for us to be together, is completely selfish and comes from a place of need, right? Because reality is what it is. It's just silly to wish it differently, because it's just not that way. You know what I mean? Reality is what it is. It's in front of us. It's what the universe has created. It's what the universe has created. Look at everything the universe has created. Trees and beautiful bushes and cement, sidewalks. That works for about 3 seconds. that worked for about 3 seconds. I can feel a part of me not wanting to let this go as I look out at the beautiful things, at all this, the things that are surrounding me, right? There's beautiful houses here in the area. There are beautiful buildings. There are beautiful trees. Granted, it's winter, but winter trees are still beautiful. All that beauty. Okay, back. I can feel in my heart wanting to be open and let the beauty of all of that in. But I can feel, and this is good because this is where we work, right? I can feel this closingness of sadness that is just gripping it. It's not even tight. It's not even like it's something with hands. It's like just a door, doors that comes down and just shuts, and it's final and heavy. And that's how I feel when I look up at the trees and all the beautiful things that I could be appreciating, but instead I'm wrapped up in my pain. So whenever that happens, the looking at the trees or whatever happiness moment comes in, I feel guilty about it. That's the thing. Isn't that weird? I feel guilty. I don't feel like I should be happy. Oh, it's messed up, but at least I know it. Yeah, it's messed up. I feel like there's part of me saying, no, don't be happy, or at least don't be happy yet. But I need to be able to do that. I need to be able to be happy no matter what, right? Because this is life that's happening right now. Life isn't what's going to happen. Life is what's happening right now, and I have to find ways to be happy. My heart's like, no, fuck you. But I am going to relax what's going on there. So this is a good thing, guys, because this pain came and activated whatever this is. And, oh goodness, I hope I don't break into tears around the pond. So this is gonna hurt for a while. So it does come from a place of selfishness and need, right? Because it's what I prefer, it's what I'm comfortable with, it's what I want. Other than that, given reality, what has happened is the best thing that could have happened. So my preferences are completely stupid. So stupid. Like, the preferences are ridiculous right now, because that's all that's keeping me upset. That's all that's keeping these negative feelings going, is the preference. The preference for this not to be happening. I have such a hard time accepting reality. It's something that I've had for a long time. And it's something that I really need to deal with. And that's what I'm doing right now. Because in the past, what I would do is call or text and get frantic, to be honest with you. Yeah. I'd be sobbing every morning. I'd wake up. Granted, I didn't know this morning that he's engaged, but you know, just that morning, that moment in the morning where you're okay just before you wake up, and then all of a sudden, bam, it hits you like it's happening all over again. I hope that doesn't start happening again. That's a bad one. I don't like that one. But I don't know. I should have brought my charger. Anyway. So it's completely my preferences. It is my preferences, and that's where the work is. because when I fix that, I'm not gonna be feeling as much pain. I'll be happy, because honestly, the need is for my, it's my needs, my selfishness. I want him back. I want him in my life. I want him to be my boyfriend. I want, right? I want him to realize how stupid he's being and come back. I want him. There's so many things that I want, but none of them are reality. None of them are reality. And they're all causing me to suffer. So that's silly. And what I do when those pop out is I relax and release. Right? I hope the wind's not too much for you. I'm trying to cover it. It's very windy. I'm trying to. Anyway. So yeah, this is all coming from a place of need and selfishness. And that's why I'm feeling pain. Ironic, isn't it? The need and selfishness. Not exactly ironic, it actually makes complete sense. But the need and selfishness are I'm trying to block the wind a little here. The need and selfishness thing. That's what's gonna get you in trouble. That's what's getting me in trouble. And I don't want to operate out of that place. That one hurt. That one hurt. There's some preferences there being like, yes, I do. But yeah, I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be someone who operates out of a place of selfishness and need. Especially when you're dealing with someone else's life. You know? The universe has planned what the universe has planned. And kind of just gotta go along. Oh, okay. I kind of just gotta go along with it. I'm trying to block this wind, but I have a feeling that you guys hear it. There's a part in a minute that doesn't have wind. That's kind of blocked, so hopefully it'll be better there. So yeah, selfishness and need, desires, preferences, they're what's causing it. And when I said I don't want to operate out of a place of selfishness or need, I felt like kind of a punch to the heart. And I think that is because those preferences prefer those preferences. Those preferences want those preferences there because it's positive. It's convinced that that's what's the only thing that's going to make me happy. But it's not true. Brain, it's not true. So you do your thing, brain. I'm kind of going to ignore you. Let you do your thing in the corner there. There's people walking behind me and it's very embarrassing. But again, why do I get embarrassed when there's like one or two people watching me do this when I am broadcasting this to anybody in the world who wants to watch it? So, as I said, for me to wish the situation to be different and for want him to do something differently is selfish and needy. It's saying, I need this to be happy. And that's not a way you should live your life. Because if the outside has to match the inside in order for you to be happy, you will never be happy. So, I can frame that up into I too, but that's just kind of a universal truth. I'm gonna just wait for people to pass here. Want to see the pond? It's lovely, isn't it? Okay, so let's continue. That's number one, right? And I don't want to be a person who operates from need and selfishness, and I don't want to be someone who operates from a place of neediness and selfishness. I want to operate out of love. And when I operate out of love in this situation, I have to open my heart and send wonderful, warm, loving wishes, right? Vibes, whatever, feelings to him and his bride. I do kind of hate her, but that's gonna go away at some point. So yeah, I am going to consciously operate from a place of love and open my heart and send nothing but good feelings that way. Even though I really want to like just fucking scream and yell and send negative things that way and just like, you know, like that's what I really want to do. But I'm not going to do that. And if I start feeling that way or thinking that way, that's fine. I'll just ignore it. It's a blow though, guys. It stinks. But another thing I noticed was that it came in, the feelings, one of the waves of anxiety came in, and it brought with it a thought about my last ex-boyfriend. And I realized that it had come in, the pain from this breakup was coming in and hitting old stuff that was still stored there. And I'm grateful for that, because that means I could relax and release and let that go. And I did. And hopefully that's gone. We'll see. It might come back up. I might have to continue to relax and release until it's over. But I can be grateful for this pain for a number of reasons. Because it's teaching me to operate out of a place. Just the thought I just had was like, one of the things that I said to him and others over and over was that, I'm just gonna slow down here. I might turn around. There's a big, huge puddle that I don't want to get muddy. Yeah, I'm gonna turn around. But everybody's walking this way, and I feel, no, I can walk this way. It's fine. Yeah. So, yeah, the thing I was always telling him when we were breaking up, all those times that we did, was that even in it ending, the relationship's teaching me so much. And that's true, and I'm so grateful for that relationship. I'm so grateful for it, guys, despite all the pain that I'm going through now, because it's like the nails in the coffin. I gotta stop thinking the way that I'm thinking right now. Okay, I'll let the thoughts, no, I don't stop it. I just let them go. They're going. They're not nice thoughts. We're gonna let those go, though. I'm not even gonna talk about them. So, it's windy again. I hope you can hear me. So, this relationship has taught me so much. And I am so, so grateful for it. And I had so much love in that relationship. And it was healing. It was healing. And I know what I want from a relationship now. And I know what not to put up with. You know, going forward, any relationship I get into, which I'm not really interested in at this point. But going forward, I know that if I ever do choose to be with someone else, that it will be someone special. Woo! Windy. Backwards. Okay, so I think this might be better, but I'm just gonna stop right here because the wind is bad. So yeah, I learned a lot from this relationship, and I would never give it up despite all the pain that I'm going through right now. Because of the pain, I am learning. It's amazing. This relationship has been amazing. Really, really, really incredible in so many ways. I loved him so much. And I loved our relationship. And in its ending, the pain is bringing me healing. Which is a good thing. I mean, I don't wish the relationship had ended, but I'm not grateful for that. But I'm grateful that the pain is allowing me to grow and preparing me for life's other shit. And that the thing that's doing that is something that's so beautiful. It's not something ugly. So the universe knew what she was doing. Oh God, I fucking hate that. I'm sorry. It's just like, realization after like it's really over. It's really over. It's really, there's no more. There's no more. He's not going to come back again. He's moving on. And I need to too. So coming from a place of love, I can wish, I can send them good vibes. I can. And that's healing for me. And it puts less anger and hurt into the world. So that's good. The other thing, I think that was it. I don't know. There's something else I wanted to say, but I don't remember. So I am going to work on appreciating the moment in front of me, being mindful. So I got to do some more meditation. I also got to journal more, but I woke up late and now I've had this whole experience. I was going to call it a disaster, but it's an experience happen. And so, my day was very delayed, but thankfully I'm flexible on Mondays. I think. I hope. I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, this pain is allowing me to heal. It's coming in, and when it hits stuff that I stored, I can let go of it or work on letting it go. Yeah, my back is still hurting, so I'm going kind of slow. I feel like I've let the same couple pass 3 times. I might have, because the dog keeps stopping moving. Anyway. So, yeah, the pain comes in, it comes in and hits the samskaras in there, the stuff that I've stored. And when that stuff comes up, I can relax and release and let go of it. It's so beautiful. Like, it's so achingly beautiful, this relationship. Like, just so achingly beautiful. And it's so sad that it's over. It's not gone. I'll always have it. To have had that relationship, and now to be able to use it because it's over. It's done, and I'm never going to have it again. But right now is reality, and I just have to deal with right now. I don't have to. The future will take care of itself. The future will take care of itself. I don't have to think about the future. I can think about the moment in front of me, and that's it. I'm feeling a lot of anxiety at the idea of the future. So, one of the things, mud, yuck. one of the things that helped me back when I was first going through this. We've gone through this so many times, but this is it. This is the end. This is the last one. It makes me so sad. No, it causes sad feelings. But for this relationship to have done what it did for me during it, it taught me so many wonderful things. It gave me so much of that I never got before. Honestly. And I can be really grateful for that. Really grateful. And I can be really grateful. It's just grateful for this whole beautiful experience. There's nothing about this relationship that is tainted or angry. Oh, it's a cute dog. No, there's nothing in this relationship that I look back on like, you know what I mean? Like, we were hardly ever angry at each other. And when we were angry, we would just like sit down and talk. And he understood me so well, and that's something I really miss too. I'll go down where there's less wind, I think. So grateful for the pain. Grateful for the pain and grateful for what the pain's doing. Let's do that. Not so grateful for the pain. I'm grateful for what the pain's doing. And that's good. I'm grateful because I can come on here and hopefully help anybody out there who's feeling similarly. I'm lucky though, guys. This relationship was so great. But I think this still applies to the ends of all relationships, because you don't want to come from a place, well, I assume if you're watching something like this, you probably don't want to be coming from a place of need and selfishness either. You probably want to be coming from a place of love. And that if you can look at whatever has happened objectively and see that it's okay that it did, the only problem with it is that you don't like it. It's the only problem. The world is not about you. The world is not about me. It is not here to please me. It is not here to please you. It is here to be admired. You know, it's here to be marveled at. We are the universe made conscious of itself. We are literally, not figuratively, literally, the universe made conscious of itself. That's crazy. That's amazing. That's amazing. So what are we doing being caught up in all the pain? It's hard to let go though. It's in there. It's in there good, isn't it? It's in there good. Well, the only thing we can do is continue to practice, right? Continue to practice. Because the more you practice, the better you get at it. And the better you get at it, the quicker you get it. And eventually, it's all good. It becomes second nature, right? It becomes your nature. And that's what I'm going for. Becoming one with the universe. As far as just appreciating her and loving her the way she is. The way I was loved for who I am. And that was a really lovely experience. I hadn't had that before. But I suppose that's because I really didn't open up to anybody like that before. And I chose the wrong people. But I can be grateful for what the pain's doing. The change it's making in my life and my emotional growth and development, my spiritual development. And I can sit with it. It hurts, but I can sit with it. It feels painful. It hurts. It feels painful. And I can be grateful that I'm learning more about coming from a place of love rather than coming from a place of selfishness and neediness. More about letting go of my preferences. Because this is a big preference, guys. This one's big and it's going to take some time. But I'm going to relax and release because this is life and it's reality and this is what happens. I can't make it any other way. That's the thing that I suffered from a lot for a long time, was like me trying to make reality. And all of us do it. I just did it a lot. I could not let anything go. But thank God I found Michael Singer. And now I can know how to let the things go. Because I didn't before and people couldn't tell me how. They just let them go. I'm like, really? How do you do it? It's magic. Anyway, so now I know, relax and release. Lean away. And then just let it be what it is. Anger is anger. It's not going to calm down. That's one of my favorite things. I have so many favorite things from Michael Singer's lectures and stuff like that. At one point he says, like, anger's not going to calm down. Anger's very nature is anger. It's not calm. So you just kind of have to let it do its thing. You're not going to calm anger down. It's anger, you know? And same thing with all the other emotions. Just gotta let it do its thing, you know? Another thing Michael Singer talks about that I found really helpful is the idea of, like I said, like you're looking in a pond, right? And you see your reflection, and the water's still. Maybe a stone gets thrown in, right? And that stone's our pain or whatever, and then ripples happen. If we jump in and try and smooth the water down, that's not going to work. We have to wait for the ripples to go away and we see our face again, right? Because before, when the ripples are there, we're all distorted. So that's a good image for me too. And while I am sure this is going to continue to come back for a long time, He's engaged. He's engaged. It's gonna be a while. But here's the thing. I'm tensing. I can feel myself tensing up because I say it is, but it is gonna be a while, and therefore there's no reason for me to tense about it. Because again, it's reality, right? And we have to accept reality. You're never going to be happy. So, reality. Check. So, as I say, it's going to take a long time. And I can feel the space around my heart close when I say that. I breathe in. And I release. I pay attention to all this tension in my body. And I just relax all of the tension. And I pay attention to my heart space, which feels a little closed off. And I relax that too. Oh, let the feelings flow. And I don't like it. But who gives a shit if I like it or not? And I keep talking so I'm in my head. But that's what you do. Releasing the heart space. That's gonna take some time. But I'm starting. It's starting. I can feel it starting. Did you just walk by me in the street, Rob? I'm the crazy person with the phone out in front of them. If I did, come find me. Anyway. Relax and release. Open the heart space. Lean away. I'm still not exactly sure what lean away means. Maybe because I'm so tight in there that there's not the space to lean away. I don't know. That's what I'm telling myself. But that also means that I can fix that by opening my heart space. Okay. So, I'm grateful for this relationship that is ended, and I don't like that it's ended, but that's neither here nor there, because the thing that was best given reality, and reality is reality, can't change it, the best thing happened, which is another thing, around my heart. But it's true, having to admit it hurts. Having to admit that, because it just makes it more over. It makes it more done. The best thing happened, given reality. The best thing happened, given reality. The best thing that could happen, given the reality that we had, was for us to break up and him to marry someone his mother approves of. And as stupid and shitty as that is, that's the reality. And I can accept that. I can't accept that. It's going to take a little while, but I can't accept that. I'm going to just relax and release. I know that guy. Where do I know him from? Anyway, I don't know. I can accept this. I can. And I am accepting this. I am accepting this. I'm not going to say I'm going to. I'm not going to say I need to, because that's scarcity thinking, and that means that it's always going to be not now. So I am in the process of accepting this, and I will have accepted this in the future. But it's going to hurt right now, and that's okay. Pain is okay. This is the thing, guys. Pain is okay. We freak out about it. It tells us there's something wrong. And what's wrong is not the situation outside, it's the situation inside. What's wrong is how I am thinking about things and the preferences I have, and how messed up we all are. We're all so messed up. Just to different degrees and for different reasons in different ways, right? But I don't want to be that way. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of being sad and being anxious all the time and being angry at myself all the time. I'm done with it. I'm done. And whatever I have to do to get out of there, I'm going to do. Because I don't want this to be my life. And I really don't want these bags under my eyes to be permanent. But I can't sleep. I have not been able to sleep. Tonight maybe I'll take some melatonin or something. Anyway. And I can be grateful for the relationship, which I've already discussed. It's such a great relationship for so many reasons, on so many levels. And I'm not going to go through them because it'll just hurt my heart. But so many wonderful things from a result of that relationship, and during the relationship itself, so many wonderful things. And I'm so glad that I at least gave him one American Christmas. He got to experience that. See, I'm grateful for that too. I'm grateful for all the good times we had together. Every single one of them. I'm grateful for the fact that we started out as friends, so there were no stakes. And I'm just standing here and people I'm sure are watching, but who cares? There were no stakes. So I just didn't give a shit, and I was just myself, just who I am. And that's who he fell in love with. Me and all my faults and foibles. And that was a really wonderful experience. Really wonderful. He appreciated everything about me. All of it. Even the stuff that annoyed him. He liked. Oh. And I can be grateful for that. Maybe one day, if I decide ever to get back into a relationship, which just does not look like something I want right now, I can find someone who feels that way too. And who I can feel that way about. My My heart hurts, but that's okay. It's okay. So I'm grateful for that. There's so much to be grateful for, guys. Despite the fact that my heart is breaking and I feel a lot of pain and anger and sadness and resentment and bitterness, all of it. I feel it all. It's not that I don't feel it, but I can choose not to look at that. I can choose not to ruminate on that, which was a complete revelation to me, to be honest with you, because all I did was ruminate on the bad stuff, think about all the stuff that what made me sad. But this stuff makes me sad, so I don't have to think about it. I don't do anything about it. I don't try and mess with the feelings. I don't try and mess with the thoughts. I just let them be what they are, and I look at other things, like all the things there are to be grateful for in that relationship. I'm so fucking grateful. So grateful for the relationship and for the fact that in its ending, the pain it's causing is really catapulting me, and has been. Started me on this path and is continuing to spur me on this path of emotional growth. So if I can find something to be grateful for at this time when I am, as you saw yesterday, so feeling a lot of pressure and a lot of anxiety, and then to have this added onto it this morning, if I can find something to be grateful for, a lot of things to be grateful for in this situation, I'm telling you guys, you can always choose to have a grateful day.